Hi, Natalie. Well, we're at 18. Oh my gosh. So I think this might be your last one. Nope, you'll do 20 next week because Hayes' mom, well, we might even skip it next week. We're going to be working on writing numbers to 100. So we might take a pause next week for the 100th day of school week. But today's 18, so everything's there for them to put up the different representations. I've got a couple, there's a couple, 2 or 3 of them that are actually 19, so got to get them really checking carefully to make sure. Something you could do to add a little bit more to the teaching rather than just simply, oh, this is 18, right? So, is that right? 10, no, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8 is 16, 17, 18. Okay, that one's not going to work as well. What I was thinking was, so they know this is 18, right? Do you know there's a faster way to count this? And then show them 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Just a little something to talk about. But we can't count by, what do we say, 2, 4, 6, 8, yeah. Other than the high group that Iris is in, you could press them a little bit and say, is there a faster way to count this? Maybe some of them know how to count by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8. Ask them, does anybody know how to count by 2s? You know, is there a faster way? How did you, because that's the thing you ask them. How did you know this was 18? Well, I just counted. Well, show us what you mean, and then just hold the card up so everybody can see. Make sure everybody's watching. And if they count it the slow way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you can say, yep, that's one way to count. Is there anyone that could count it faster? That's a great thing to ask. There might even be some girls in the first group that might know how to count by 2s, but I kind of doubt it. So just something to think about to stretch their learning a little bit and stretch their counting skills, and to think about what that looks like. So that's probably about all you can do. It's a big number to be working with. Here are their books to write some different representations. Again, I think I said something to you as stressed. I really want them to focus on drawing representation using the base 10 blocks, and just again a reminder, just one rectangle is a 10 and then the rest in cubes for the ones. So I'll leave that little marker there and this little eraser for you to just teach a little bit more of that. Again, super important to stress those tally marks and counting by 5, 10, counting by 5s. Want them to get more comfortable with that. In kindergarten, I really want them to be able to count by 5s, obviously count by 10s. They'll work more on counting by 2s in first grade. But hey, if they can do it, that's fun to show off your skills. Okay, I'm not going to leave a worksheet for them. They'll do some worksheets with Ash's dad tomorrow. I think yesterday Patty was able to get everybody playing this high-low game. Did I show it last week? I'm going to show it one more time. So if I did already show it, you can just stop this video. I'm going to set this down. Okay, so you start with your little friend here. Let's say it's Kate. All right, Kate, pull a card or turn a card over. You turn a card over. Which one's higher? Oh, 8. And you, the one who has 8, has to say 8 is, I'd like you to say more than, not higher. 8 is more than 2, and you keep the cards. If it's a tie, they do it again, and the person that has the highest number gets to do it. You could also switch it up and play lower. You know, which one is lower? You're just differentiating between numbers and highs and lows. So pass the deck around. If they're really doing well, or particularly with your group of 4 girls, there's another deck down there, and they could just play together and you could watch them. Or even like Maverick, that group, just split the decks up, like have them play with smaller decks. I don't quite have enough for that big group to play, but once they get comfortable with it and that high group is pretty adept, you could split the decks up. And what do you got, 7 kids? You really only need 3 decks, right? Because you're playing in pairs, right? Let's think about this. Why am I having trouble with this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you could split the decks up. They don't have to have a huge deck to play. So, you know, I would see how well they could do this independently. Get them started, model the expectation, and watch and play from there. So, yeah, maybe that'll work out well today. All right, see you soon.